Hi everyone, we're going to go over the quiz on writing effective reports. To get to it, you just go into your grades. These are for test student, so you just go into the grades bucket, scroll down and go into writing effective reports. Okay, so let's see. So let's go over these. The first three questions should have been fairly easy for you guys to get. We've been talking about these a lot, so I'm not going to spend any time on those. So question number 4 was one that threw a lot of you guys off. Remember, when you introduce a new source, you need the author's full name, its full title, and the title of its original source. So like if you have a newspaper article called Students Don't Know How to Study, and it's from the Washington Post, that's kind of where that goes. And then it has to have its main topic in the genre or type of source. So it's an article in a newspaper called that, its main topic. So the answer, a lot of you guys picked all of the above. It doesn't need the source publication date and the database it came from. The database it came from is almost never included in that. Remember, a database is not the same as a website. So don't let that, a website could be its original source, but a database is not the original source. All right, a lot of you guys missed this one. I'm really disappointed. So a lot of you guys picked C. If you look at C carefully, you'll see that the book title is in italics and in quotations. That is never, ever, ever, ever correct. D is the correct answer because the book title is only in italics. Okay, some of you guys picked E. Remember, you only put article titles and short work titles in quotation marks. Let's see, this is another one on the topic sentences that you guys missed a lot. Many of you guys picked the first answer, and if you look here, look at what I see. According to the title of an article, the type, the genre, from the author, from their website, procrastination is a major reason students do not do well in college. That says students. So this is a sentence I pulled from one of your papers, and obviously that's a source citation. That's how you introduce a source, right, into a paragraph for the first time. So it's not a topic sentence. The topic sentence, remember, it needs to explain what the topic, the main idea. So if you look here, many students need to improve their time management skills and avoid procrastination would be a better topic sentence. All right, a lot of you guys missed this one. Remember, the concluding sentence is always about the significance or importance. I also accepted purpose on this one. So if you wrote purpose, that was a good guess. Purpose is a little vague, but significance is more specific. Okay, question 8. Good concluding sentence is what we're looking here. Remember, anytime I have a signal phrase like Dweck writes or Willingham's article explains, this is always going to be evidence, right? Evidence is always going to come from someone else. The concluding sentence is always going to come from you. So in the concluding sentence, once again, is going to explain the significance of the information in the paragraph. So the only one that really does that and still follows the rules is this one here. Taking control of time management is essential for NOVA students to succeed in their goals of getting a degree. So how does it relate to your thesis statement? So this one could be okay, except look, it's got yous in it. And we know a report does not use you, so that's why that one won't work. All right, so number 9, a lot of you guys missed this one too. So this is almost exactly like the thesis statement that we put up on the board, effective study strategies, helping them succeed at NOVA. So we have purpose, topic, and we also have students in NOVA, we have the audience right in there. So this is the most effective. Again, all of these are not good choices. There are several ways to improve study skills. It's too vague. It's not specific enough. Again, if you know how to study, you will do great at NOVA. Can't do that one, has yous in there. Not okay for a report. And then The most essential, important skills students must have. This is an argument, right? It says that there's a kind of a difference between one set of skills, like time management, and another set of skills. And that's an argument. So that's not going to work for a report that always has to be neutral. So that's why that's not a good choice. Okay, moving to question 10. Let's see. So what we have to understand when we read this paragraph is what the paragraph is missing. So in order to see that, we have to see what it has. So we can look here from this list that we have a possibility. We're looking for a topic sentence, we're looking for a source citation, we're looking for evidence, and we're looking for signal phrases to credit evidence. And then we're looking for a concluding sentence. And that makes a full body paragraph from a research report. So we have we have a source citation here. That is this, right? That's this right here. This whole sentence, right up to habits, is giving me a correct source citation. To get better studying habits, Grohl says students need to, here, so I have a Grohl says, that is a signal phrase. I have Grohl thinks, that is another signal phrase. I have Grohl also suggests, that is a signal phrase. So if I have signal phrases and I have specific facts that are coming from a source, I have evidence. So anything that's coming in from Grohl says, Grohl thinks, Grohl also suggests, this is all evidence. So we've got 1, 2, 3 evidence sentences, and we've got a source citation sentence. What I don't have is a topic sentence that says what this whole paragraph is about, and I don't have a concluding sentence that says why this whole paragraph is important. How do I know that for sure? Remember, you are in charge of writing the topic sentences and the concluding sentences. That means that your topic sentence and your concluding sentence should not have a source citation in them at all. This is not a topic sentence. If you are writing a summary of Grohl's article, then it might be a topic sentence, but you're not writing a summary. You're incorporating via summary evidence from Grohl's text, which is why you need to come up with your own topic sentence and your own concluding sentence that you write. Okay, so it's missing a topic and a concluding sentence. Okay, question 11, similar idea. Okay, so remember we're looking for a topic sentence. Do we have a topic sentence here? No, because what I have here is the introduction of this article. It's correct introduction. Okay, then I have he mentions, that's obviously talking about Willingham, but then look at this. I have most of the students, even the students, and then, so look at here. So these ideas are clearly coming from Willingham's ideas, because even the students were looking at this experiment here, right? But look at these two sentences. They are not properly signal phrased and not giving credit back to Willingham for his ideas. Okay, look here though, students don't know how to manage their time and plan to make sure that they take their time to determine a well-written paper. That is a concluding sentence, probably. Okay, that's probably a concluding sentence. A better one might be if they added something in here, but this is acting as a concluding sentence. How do I know? Well, it doesn't credit anybody, and it puts all of this information back into context, like not knowing how to write a well-written paper, right? And that can harm a student's ability to do well in school, which they probably should have added, but this is acting as a concluding sentence. Okay, so number 12, same thing. Let's see. So here, let's look here. Having a fixed mindset can make college very difficult and not very fun. Well, that's clearly a topic sentence because we have this topic and the point that the student is making about the topic. Then we have a good source citation introducing Carol Dweck's paper, her source. Then Dweck explains, Dweck conducted, Dweck claims, Dweck also adds. So I have good signal phrases. Remember, if I'm signal phrasing, I have evidence. So all of these ideas come from Dweck's text, which you're using as evidence to support this idea about fixed mindset making college difficult. What is missing is a concluding sentence. Look, no concluding sentence. How do I know? Because it ends with Dweck's idea and not with the student's idea. So this does not have a concluding sentence. All right. Number 13. Okay, so remember, It has to, your introduction, when we're looking at your introduction, has to introduce the topic in an engaging way, delivering a correct report thesis, and following the rules of good writing. Alrighty, so we have this one here, and we can see not all students are adequately prepared when they begin college. Well, that introduces the topic really well. And then some students, why are they not adequate? Well, they don't have studying techniques, and it may feel like they lack confidence here. So then it kind of narrows down, like they need to learn these things. They're beneficial to the audience. Look at that. And then we have this report. We'll talk about improving study habits to accomplish their goals in college. A perfect report thesis. Your choice here is clearly A is the correct one because it does everything it's supposed to do. But look at B here. Welcome potential students at Nova. First of all, it's directly talking to the audience, too directly, okay? Instead of talking to them generally, right? Then we don't have a full sentence here, okay? That's not how you use a semicolon. Through K-12 pupils, I think that's probably those, so we've got a lot of art issues. To success at Nova, that should be succeed. To succeed at Nova, there are topics to consider. So we just, this is really poorly organized. And then look at this. Then we have use in the thesis statement, okay? Can't put use in the thesis statement, ever. Can't put use in academic writing, period. So this one is clearly not a good choice for an effective introduction. The student has made so many errors. All right, let's look at 14. We're going to look at conclusions now. Remember, conclusions need to make a strong connection to the audience and explain the significance, okay? And it has to follow the rules of good writing again. So remember, in this one here, I was allowing you guys to use I, okay? And that I can help connect you to the audience. Why do you want to do that? Because you are a Nova student and you have all of this really good experience there, and you can use that to make a clear connection, right? And I was allowing you to do this. So this one, again, it uses you instead of I, right? Remember, you're writing a research report and you're making some recommendations. You're saying, hey, this is why this stuff will work. You're not writing a self-help document, okay? So just remember, no use. That's why A is a better choice than B. Alrighty, the rest of these should be pretty obvious. I think most of you guys did really well here. The one you guys missed a lot was this one here, question 19. This comes straight from the Building Effective Body Paragraphs assignment that we did. Sorry, not 19. Sorry, 20, or 18. Sorry, 18 is the one that you missed. Sorry, totally screwed that up. So, paragraph length. When you have really, really, really long paragraphs, chances are you're breaking the rule of having one topic sentence and having relevant evidence. Really long paragraphs, and I'm talking about paragraphs that double space take a whole page, single space might take a good half a page or maybe a little longer. A lot of times it is, a long paragraph is going to ramble. The connections are not going to be there. The organization is going to be bad. Really short paragraphs are probably going to need more development, more connection, and probably more evidence too. So this one, when you look at your paragraphs, really take a look. If they're really long, and we're talking, like I said, a whole page or maybe even more than a whole page for one paragraph, or like 3 or 4 sentences for a paragraph, you really want to take a look at those. Okay, hopefully that helps you guys to do better the next time.